Tim Jesse, like many refugees before him, has come to Australia seeking freedom and a new life. But there is a cost to starting a new life in another country. The price to pay is leaving loved ones behind, leaving your home behind, with the possibility that you may never return. One person with first-hand experience on leaving everyone you love behind is Tim Jesse, who moved to Australia in 2004. I spoke with Tim Jesse, and he was happy to share with me his amazing journey from leaving Africa to building a new life here in Australia. When Tim left Africa, he had nothing. Moving to Australia, he had to make money, make new friends, and most important of all, a new life. This is his story.
Tim Jesse grew up in Liberia with his mother and father and 8 brothers and sisters. In 2004, Tim Jesse moved to Australia, seeking a new life. He may have moved to a new country, but he still remembers where he came from. He still remembers Africa. Like Timmy once told me, you don't know where you are going unless you know where you are coming from.
Oh, actually my country is called Liberia, and Liberia is on the west coast of Africa. My country, Liberia, was colonized by the American slave in 1847. We became an independent country.
When Tim Jesse moved to Australia in 2004, his first goal was to get a proper education. Tim Jesse attended Forest Hill College, where he gained new knowledge, learnt about Australian customs, and made new friends.
Oh, you told me about the Jesse exists? My fellow student in Forest Hill College, they were very kind to me. Sometimes they get angry, but sometimes they don't get angry. No, Arsenal. But it's not angry today.
No.
Ah, that's
good. Was like really angry 2 days ago.
So they were very good. Like I have a friend in Forest Hill, he was called Arsenal. He was a very good friend. And Cameron, there were a lot of people, but I don't know the names of all of them, but they were very calm and good friends. We share fun together.
Aswin attended high school with Tim Jesse, and says it's an experience he'll never forget.
He, like during most classes in PE, he helped people, and he talked about about his fitness and stuff, and he helps people to be healthy, to do more exercises daily, something like that, do more push-ups, something like that. And he was he was a pretty funny guy.
One interesting thing about Tim Jesse is that he speaks in proverb, and he knows the Bible back to front. One of Tim Jesse's greatest memories was starring in the fabulous masterpiece Discover Africa, 2007, a documentary based around Tim Jesse's life growing up in Africa. The documentary showed exactly how different 2 countries can be from one another and yet be the same in so many ways.
I chose Tim Jesse because he is a good character for Africa, because he is the only character that I could find who could actually teach us about Africa. He could teach us all about the foods we eat in Africa, and we would learn from him about the history of Africa.
With the film? Yeah. Actually, because the problem when I was explaining the story, Michael and his other friends, they thought I was a fool. They started to laugh at me, saying all kinds of things, saying, oh, it seems to be him. What he's talking is nonsensical because they don't understand my accent, so they were just trying to laugh at me because they thought I was sounding silly. But I told them, I said, well, for me talking like this, you shouldn't think that I'm crazy. Jack is a drunkard, but doesn't mean he's a fool.
Working on Discover Africa with Tim was fun. He loved working with everyone. He was fun in Discover Africa. I saw the film. I loved it. I think he deserves a gold nominee.
Apart from the success of Discover Africa, Timmy had another moment in his life which he says he will never forget. This was when Tim received his Australian citizenship. He could finally call Australia home. Tim Jesse is now currently attending Homesglen Institution of TAFE, furthering his education, and is one step closer to his life goal of becoming a policeman.
Yeah, actually, the work been difficult for me because to do a legal practice is almost like a different language, because doing that you have like case work to do, and answering a question you have to give relevant cases. Actually, when I was in year 12, I didn't do legal study, so I found it difficult. I didn't really do well because I didn't pass all my surgery.
Tim has finally got everything on track. He has a new life, new friends, and an enchanted smile. But what are Tim's plans for the future?
Actually, my plan, really, this is what I'm doing my study at Hunts Glen because I just completed my VCE. I'm hoping to be a policeman because, like I said, it's my career I'm wishing for, to be a policeman, but I want to be an educated person.
I would like to thank Tim Jesse for sharing his journey with me. I truly hope that Tim Jesse succeeds in his quest to become a policeman.
Every secret moment, every stolen promise you